welcome to my review of the Royal Rumble. Yes, it's a bit late. I've been figuring out what to do with my channel, how I want to make it different, so that's been taking up some time. And yeah, been working on the whole green screening technology. I've got a better one coming, but I really wanted to just get back into video making because it's been a while. Let's just kick off Royal Rumble. Pre-show. I really do like this feud, really want to see it continue, but I'd like them to actually get some stakes in it. There's like no real reason for them to hate each other or go at it. You've got the four best workers who are in this match, of Kofi, Big E, Cesaro and Kid. Love it. If they can just give them more storyline, more reasons to hate each other, and then just give them a big, badass 15-minute long just match, this could be really, really good. And then on the actual show itself, we get another tag team match of the New Age Outlaws versus the Ascension, and the Ascension win by squashing them basically. It's the longest match they've done, wasn't that exciting. They just need to let the Ascension do what they do, and that's just big ass beatdowns, and I do not like their finisher. It's an alright looking move, but it's not consistent enough, I think, to be a good finisher. And it requires a lot of space. I think they're much better off with the hip toss. They both catch him, and like they did to that Asian a couple of weeks ago, literally just launched him in the air. That's a much better finish, more impressive looking, and shows off these are two big dudes that are strong. Then we move on to another tag team match. The Usos versus Miz and Mizdown. Good, solid match, but we've seen it so many times. They need to split up. This feud is done. There's no more you can do with it. Just end it, please. Then we get another tag team match. This time of the Diva variety, and this was shit. The Bellas versus Paige and Natty. Hopefully those two could bring the Bellas to a good match, but no. Paige was barely in the ring, Natty was just getting beat down, and then Nikki just wins with a forearm. Which, so what, she's stolen Wade Barrett's finisher. Bravo. Bad match, had no there was no sort of anticipation for the end, it just came and went. The goddamn WWE World Heavyweight title match is amazing! One of the best triple threat matches I have seen. That'll do, that's the phrase you need. Really, really good. I've not been a huge fan of Brock Lesnar as champion because we've been away, but they made him look like the goddamn most dangerous creature on the planet. We'll ignore the rematch with Cena earlier in the year. Well, no. Yes. Different year. Last year. But killing The Undertaker, killing Cena, ignore the next match. And this match just makes Brock Lesnar look like the most dangerous thing. Who on earth can beat him? Whoever it is will have to be the best guy in the world. And that's, of course, where you're heading for WrestleMania. All the guys, yes, including Cena. Really, really solid match. Lots of power spots from the two big guys. Seth showing off how damn good he is. The guy you're worried about the Shield breakup is the #1 heel. One of the best stars. Lesnar, despite his flaws, and he feels slightly worried for anyone against him, selling like a Mova beeper. Maybe I should actually invest in actually getting a beep. Sounds a bit cooler than me going beep. Anyway. Yes, he was selling. When the elbow spot off the top happened, I thought there was a legit injury, and apparently there is a legit injury, because the guy had goddamn broken ribs. But that did not stop him carrying on the match. When it came down to just Seth and Cena doing anything they can to keep Brock down, the beating he took. I know some people are angry this is like indie booking, but it was needed for this kind of character in this kind of situation. If Brock is gonna leave the company this year, having him as the biggest threat in the world is so much better for when he finally gets defeated. And then Cena and Seth's final segment, Seth Rollins pulling out the Phoenix Splash. God damn beautiful move. Such a good show. Such a good show. And then the Rumble match itself. Bubba Ray Dudley with not Devon and The Miz, first three. You see all the all the Dudley Boy spots. And yeah, really fun nostalgia pop. DDP, good nostalgia pop, getting in there, diamond cuttering people back and forth. That's it off the top of my head for I can think of surprise entrance. Boogeyman and Bray, that was a cool moment, face to face. Kofi getting thrown over the top, getting caught by the Rosebuds, and then Adam Rose getting missed by the Rosebuds. The Miz and Mizdow, tiny little segment. And that's all the main things I can remember from the Rumble. There was no really exciting eliminations, no really excitement in-ring action. There's just really lackluster. Bray getting a good amount of throws, but not with anything special. Right, elephant in the room. And, I've got it here. No, I haven't got it here, I've got it here. Every year I do this. This is me and my friends, whoever... You see there? Whoever gets the picks, they get to win. And who was my goddamn... me. Yeah, I know, it's not, I write really quickly and badly at the time, but I had Daniel Bryan. I've been doing this with my friends for like sort of 5-6 years now, never won. And I had Daniel Bryan this year. I thought there's a good chance I've got this. And then a few eliminations pass and he's done. Literally no fanfare, and the crowd turned from this point. The crowd turned on the whole match. WWE managed to do it twice in a row, made the fans hate the Rumble, which I think if it wasn't for that, they could have remedied it so much better if Daniel Bryan had just been in till the end, and then they had a good reason to eliminate him. If they had his WrestleMania opponent figured out, they have, I don't know, if it's Seth Rollins, he interferes, then you have Daniel Bryan and Seth like fight to the outside, or him and Ziggler, or whatever. Ziggler turns on Daniel Bryan then, you have Sheamus come out and make his big heel thing. Any of these opponents that could be Daniel Bryan's, you have a reason. And then someone to focus the boos onto, instead of it just them being focused on Roman Reigns, gonna make it rain, bitch! Who did not have a single memorable moment in this match. You really needed to give him some big spots, make him look like a badass. Have it 2 years in a row where he beats the record. But nothing, there was nothing to make you care about Roman Reigns in this match. So nobody did, and he just got booed to hell. Everyone the fans liked just got ceremoniously thrown over, especially with the final bit of Big Show and Kane just punching our favourite guys, dumping them over. Who thought that was a good idea? Especially this period of the year, you have the internet fans, you have them in the crowd. And yes, the internet fans are only so much, but when you hear it and you're a casual fan on TV, you get caught up in the boos. You think, this guy is not that good. And it exposes them. And so the casual fans start booing, just like they did Batista last year. Stupid idea. Of course, Roman Reigns wins. They do this pointless bit with Rusev afterwards that didn't help out either of them. Actually got the fans chanting for Rusev, if anything. Rock comes out, saves Roman Reigns, and even he can't stop the boos. The crowd are booing, and boo-de-boo-de-boo. And that was your Royal Rumble. Too many tag matches. If it wasn't for that match, that championship match, it would have been a complete wash-up. But that was a goddamn good match. Beautiful. Beautiful match. The Rumble itself had some good spots in there, but then they just got overshadowed by the boos of Roman Reigns. I'll throw Raw into this as well, because of snow it was cancelled. They showed the championship match again, good choice. They showed the Rumble match again. I didn't think that was a good choice. I suppose they're just not going to hide the fact he got booed. But then they did these really good sit-down interviews with Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, amusing little skits with Ambrose. Didn't mean anything, but he was there. And the single best thing Roman Reigns has ever done, this sit-down interview with Brock Lesnar. Well, first a sit-down interview of him, and then him facing off with Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman talking and taking the questions. They showed his legacy, all the people he's related to, The Rock, all the Samoans through history. Because if you give someone some connections from back then, the smarter wrestling fans are going to go, oh yeah, he's even Rosie's brother. They didn't bring that up, but Rosie wasn't a big star in WWE. But, 3-minute warning. That's apparently his brother. Didn't know. But yeah, all these Samoans he's got this heritage with. Paul Heyman has done the single best job of selling Roman Reigns. And actually, by the end of this interview, Roman Reigns sounded like a cool dude. They didn't give any stupid Cena stuff to say. And Brock and Roman's face, I do want to see this match. I don't think the fans are really booing just because it's Roman Reigns. They were booing because it was an obvious outcome. And they just fecked over the guys that the internet like. The guys that the smart fans like. And you do know WWE, the ratio of casual to smart fans is getting a lot more smart fans. And the smart fans are the one that are going to spend more money on merchandising and that. So maybe you don't have to push all our guys to all the top spots. But give our guys something to do. There's no harm in having storylines with Ambrose, Ziggler and some potential. I've been watching the Monday Night Wars. And your current status seems a lot... Seems a lot like WCW. You're doing all the mistakes they were doing. Focusing on the same old guys. Not pushing new people. The reason the WWE was better in the Attitude Era was because I'm not speaking very well today, am I? Because everybody was over. You had all the tag teams were so super popular. Val Venus, cool guy, APA, never really amounted to anything, but they were still fun to see on the TV screen. They had storylines. All the mid-carders, servants. Come on, it's not that hard. Just give them storylines. Cut down Triple H's weekly hour-long promo. Make it 15 minutes, he can get his points across still. And give us storylines for the undercard. Then we won't be so mad. If you're giving our guys good matches and stories, we won't poop on Cena and the others so much. Because at the moment it feels like all those guys, even though it's not their fault, it's the writers and Vince McMahon himself. To us, we see those guys as holding down ours. If you just let them do their own thing and let our guys have their own spotlight, you'd just work so much better. So, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below or on my Facebook page. And until next time, like, subscribe, and TTFN.